But yeah, Porky, like I told DGB a little earlier, I am recovering right now, so please excuse me for my lack of energy. I had a entire edible last night, and everything's a bit of a daze. So
The 7 second delay. The
Still
7 second
there.
delay
yeah,
is alive and well for sure.
everything. So the energy is here. I am here, but I'm also not here. So,
You are getting here. I got it.
but, like I said, this is gonna be a good pod because we're previewing the Bears week 3. We are discussing the Chicago Bulls brand new hire, which has everyone abuzz. Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone has run amok.
Everyone has run amok. Talk. Yeah, we're just. I mean, hey, we're just here to have a good morning. Good morning. So let me introduce us. Let me introduce us. Wow. Let me and see, it's already taking effect. Let me intro us in. Welcome back, everyone, to the squad. Thank you for joining us today for pod number 15. Absolutely love it. Love to see it. We're missing one of our pod members today, Truth. He's on the side of a milk carton. So if you have seen him, hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at DaSqaud Chicago. We'd love to know where Truth is. But who we do have here today, we got my man DGB. Derek,
So,
how you feeling? I'm
good, man. Good. Ready to get this preview of week 3 in.
ready for week 3 to happen. I'm actually pretty excited. Some new news has happened with the Atlanta Falcons. We'll get to that in just a quick second. And then we got my man Porky, Pork Chop. Porky is pork
Yo,
chops of them all. Can
indeed.
we? Someone asked me why pork chop. You want to explain that real quick?
All right. Well, see, we fully embrace all types of everything in here. So, a stereotypical name of a Puerto Rican is a pork chop, so which I just embrace happily. So, and if you can tell, I do got shape of a pig at the moment because, in case I'm sure a lot of people are going through this as well.
COVID-15.
Because of COVID, I am now unfortunately wearing jeggings. It wasn't on purpose. It just kind of happened that way. So.
Yeah, the elastic fit is really the fashion trend.
Yo, I'm just glad hoodie weather is back, bro. Like I've got my entire
Yes.
catalog ready. I'm just happy for that. So, all right, let's get straight into it, guys. Let's get straight into it. So before we get into the Bears preview of week 3, the Chicago Bulls, our other favorite team, the other favorite team of the squad, hired a coach finally. He has been in many roles. Lando Calrissian. He was on the Colt 45 commercials.
Yes.
We hired Billy D, baby.
Billy D.
Billy
Yeah.
D. Billy Donovan. I'm just kidding, guys. We didn't hire Billy D. Williams. We hired Billy Donovan, formerly of the Oklahoma City Thunder, formerly of the Florida Gators. Someone who, if when you look around, if you look around in the league, look on Twitter, looks into the reaction from players, other coaches, everyone's happy for Billy that he got a job, but they're not happy that he landed here in Chicago. So I'm happy because I've seen what the man has done in OKC. I like what I've seen. I like what he's done. He carried an Oklahoma City Thunder team this year that was not even projected to make the playoffs. I think ESPN gave him like a 0.2% chance to make the playoffs. And they got busted in the first round, true, but they made it with that roster, led by Chris Paul, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Steven Adams. Who else is on that team? So we're
We
looking.
have to
Andre
Google to find out.
Roberson for defense. Yeah.
So I don't know. Thoughts, feelings, the squad. How are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling?
I think it's kind of, I mean, for what it's worth, is absolutely going for the home run. I mean, you've got a guy that checks a lot of the boxes that the new regime is looking to get, that we've not had here in a coach. And I think the biggest thing that I'm excited for is the player development side. We've got there's a lot of young, talented players on the Bulls, and it's a whole bunch of we don't even still know what we have in full. So, his player development, even back to Florida, getting his guys up and just consistently bringing that like every day, I think will go a long way, and something that we haven't really, had here in the last couple coaches with the Bulls. So player development, I think, is something I'm really excited to see kind of where that takes off.
You mentioned the last couple Bulls. I thought it was interesting. I saw something that said this is the first Bulls coach since Scott Skiles that actually has NBA experience, which that kind of blew my mind. So it's like, all right, so we actually have a guy that has experience in the NBA.
Like as a head coach before coming to be a head coach?
Yeah, as an NBA head coach, excuse me. Yeah. So I like the hire. I'd like the hire. But go ahead, Porky. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. I saw you were gearing up.
No, yeah, the people that we initially were saying before I was pushing for Adrian Griffin before that kind of got suspect, but I was pushing for him, and then I didn't even realize, wait a minute, yeah, that's another guy that hasn't had head coach experience. I love Thibs. I'll still love Thibs all day, every day. Now, what I also heard was Billy Donovan Bulls wasn't even on his radar. AK called them up, and he said they had like 5 hours of conversations, and they kind of went back and forth, and he sold them. So shout out to them in the front office. Wow, you see, I started saying the front office. Yeah, I started saying shout out to the Bulls front office because I don't think that was ever in a thought of my mind.
Right. It's like one of those things you tweet if you need someone to know that you're in danger,
Yeah.
But now we can actually say that with maybe some confidence.
Right.
Bulls front office did a good team. So all across the board, we don't have Truth's take, but I'm sure Truth would be on
against it.
Against actually Truth would be against it, actually. 100%. What would Truth say right now? I'm gonna try to embody Truth right now.
Let's all do a truth
Here we go.
take on this.
Here we go. Was Meta World Peace? No. Was Meta World Peace not available?
Here, I got one right here. You go. Look, man, let me tell you, I don't know, man. Like this dude, Big Donovan, he just came off of a losing playoff team, and he's not proven. We don't know about this, I don't know, man. The Bulls rushed it. The Bulls rushed it.
He's not proven. All right, DGB, you got to come on. What's your Truth take?
Oh, man. He'd be like, but, I think the biggest learning that Billy Donovan ever has had is losing in the playoffs. That's his biggest positive moment, is losing in the playoffs.
So I'm going to have to give it to Brady because, one, this man's won 6 championships, and he came up being like the underdog. He was drafted at a fucking low class. It was, what was he, 6th in the 6th round, 199th pick. He's had nothing but outstanding highlights throughout his career playing for the Patriots. But I'd say his greatest moment will probably be losing to the wild card, the Eagles, back in 2018, and then.
All right, so I would just, for clarification, El Chupa said, "My GOAT, his greatest accomplishment or greatest moment is him losing." Just let that sink in. He said his greatest accomplishment is him losing to come back.
There it is.
Circle back to our Tom Brady.
Oh man!
Sorry, Truth. Had to do it.
Is that how he got the? Is that how he got the job? that was one of the interview questions.
Yeah.
Oh man! Oh, sorry, Truth. We had to do it, but we're missing you, buddy. We had to give one of your picks. But overall, the squad loves it. I'm looking forward to the season. They're speculating that it's going to start in January. Have you guys heard anything about that?
No, I mean, outside of, I had seen the one tweet where it was like guaranteeing basically that the season wouldn't start before Christmas.
Okay.
So I mean, that'd kind of be about that timeline. I mean, right now they're just starting to get some workouts in, and then obviously the draft coming up. So So yeah, it's gonna all come together really quick because I mean, shit, we're almost in October as it is. So
Right. Yeah, no, so I'm excited. It doesn't look like, I mean, I don't think we can add really any more pieces this year. So I think we're just gearing up and waiting until next summer, maybe. But I don't really know. I don't really know how this
well, did you see?
agency is gonna look. This
Yeah,
year.
did you see there was something with Montrezl Harrell or whatever where they were
Yeah.
saying that he was a rumor of, possibly coming to a Bulls and if they can
Mhm.
get rid of Otto Porter or figure out some kind of a deal to get, more minutes there at that position. I mean, he's the sixth man of the year, so but it's
Yeah.
also like I don't know. It's so hard to imagine like the fit. And I mean, he'd be great defensively to, take some of the heat off of Levine and all that at the position.
Right.
But at the same time, it's just like I just still don't know what the Bulls are going to do, obviously, with the new regime and everything like that.
Right.
Even for this draft,
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if they made moves or stood pat.
We're all excited to see. Like I think I feel exactly the same way. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. I'm just excited to see whether we're gonna take it. But these last couple of signings, these last couple of moves have instilled confidence within me. So
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
No,
Like
for
I said,
sure.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Just,
And going. Oh my bad.
no, go ahead.
Going into this year, and you look at AKA he was when he played as well. He's a big guy that stretches the court. There was that. What was that? Denny. I think that was a. He said, "Sure, I'd love to play for the Bulls." And when we look at people like that, which is why I expect them to really pour into marketing, because I think if I'm projecting right, they're really going to want him to be a center point. If he can handle it, I think they're going to want him to be a center point. And getting somebody like Montrez, Daniel Gafford and him, I think would really kind of complement each other, going in and out. And Carter, maybe he can get some more offensive minded and he doesn't have to play that kind of center like he wants. And
that would make him happy.
Please. Yes, and please, if I see Felicio on this team, I'm going to cry.
Right.
That's messed up. All right. Fire. No, we'll see. To be TBD, I guess, is with the
Right.
Chicago Bulls. We'll see how we're gonna look next season. But we'll definitely keep everybody posted as we hear new stuff. But so far, so good in our book. Now on to another Chicago team, Chicago Bears. Week 3. Facing the Atlanta Falcons. Things are starting to look a little iffy for them. If it wasn't already iffy these last 2 weeks. They have Julio Jones, their star wide receiver, who possibly may not be playing because of a hamstring. And then Derek, you sent out a little update on a couple of key defensive players, even though do they really have a defense? But yeah, no, a couple of their defensive players are out too, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they have one of their cornerbacks, Kendall Sheffield, who's kind of second in line out, I think, at the right side. He's out, and then one of their backup safeties, free safety, is out as well. So, and they were already banged up, at those positions as it was, and obviously that showed, with the scores that the Cowboys put up. They're on their ass, but it's it'll be interesting to see for the Bears. I mean, obviously a lot of opportunity for the offense to take command just because of some of those injuries and, shortcomings on the Atlanta side.
Right. Yeah, no, sorry, my bad. No, Mitch Trubisky's going to score 6 touchdowns this week. I don't know if it's going to be rushing and passing, but it's going to be 6 touchdowns. Yeah. 6 tutties this weekend, what I'm calling Mitch Trubisky. Wow. I don't know. Like I said, the defensive weaknesses already coming into week 3 on the Atlanta Falcons and then plus now they have these injuries. I don't even know how we're not favored yet. Like Vegas has us. If you're a betting person, I am a betting man. If you're a betting person, you would see that Vegas has us. Atlanta Falcons to win this by 3.5 points. So they're calling a close game. Yeah. But
Atlanta's the home team.
That's also, right. They are the home team, but I don't think they have crowds. So
yeah, I know that's like a weird thing with the betting lines, in terms of like giving someone a 3 spot for crowd and being at home. But now it's, kind of a wash.
I'm banking on the Chicago Bears, man. I'm sorry.
I say that with this cornerback, and safety out, Darnell Mooney will have a 50-plus yard touchdown.
Ooh.
I was thinking about picking him up on our waiver wire just because lately, if you look at it, he hasn't missed any catches either.
Hold on. Sausage League, everybody. Hey, Sausage League. All right,
She's the one that told me about Darnell Mooney. She's got great insight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, even his college coaches and stuff have been saying, like, we've been saying for a while, like, the kid has a chance to be really special. Obviously, he can fly. And now, he's making, kind of making the most of his his routes, and then Mitch is able to connect with him. So, definitely that is there because he's also the third, receiver. So it kind of takes away, he's not facing the top cornerbacks, each snap. So it's a lot of potential there for that. I liked him and I was kind of thinking about picking it up, but said, we'll see how it goes in real life.
Mm-hmm. I know when I learned my lesson picking a bear with Anthony Miller, and I'm like, no. Cole Kmet is another story, though. So I got faith for him.
So do we think that Anthony Miller kind of makes his kind of comeback in this round here against the Falcons?
No.
More of the same?
You guys think that's a thing now? Do you think Darnell Mooney took over that number 2 role?
Yes.
I don't know if he's done it just yet. I think they have a lot of faith in Anthony Miller. And I mean, for good reason, at times, but so far, he's had some drops and I mean, that's kind of tough when this rookie comes in and, kind of fights his way back for that ball in the end zone to come back towards Mitch to make it. So it's like, heady play by a rookie. So it kind of gives it a little bit of competition, but I still think Miller, they'll give him a little bit more of a leash.
Yeah. I think they will, but I think that Mooney is going to surpass it. And Jimmy Graham looks all of 35 plus. And you think so too. And I think that once Jimmy kind of steps out a little bit, fades out because of his age and his tiredness, Kmet's going to really step up, and Mitch likes those dump offs because that's Mitch. So I think that when you have Robinson, clearly his favorite, and you're going to have a tight end, whoever it may be, Graham for now, and Kmet a little bit later, and then you have that one deep ball threat. And Mooney, Miller's going to be that kind of third, 3.5 option, and he's going to be solid. It'd be nice to keep him, but not for top dollar.
Do you guys think we need more weapons?
Well, I mean, depending on from, I guess, which positions, right? But going back to the thing about the top dollar comment, do you think that the Bears were hoping or maybe envisioning that Anthony Miller could take over that role of Allen Robinson going into the future? And that's maybe why it hasn't extended an offer that Allen Robinson feels is, to par. And now with Anthony Miller kind of, not showing everything that they had hoped, does that kind of put a little more pressure on them to extend A-Rob?
That's a good point. No, that's a damn good point. I didn't even think about that because, they're similar builds.
Possession, possession receivers. You can move the chains.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so that's probably what they were hoping for. But Anthony Miller is not Allen Robinson.
Through 2 games. Yeah.
Right. Anthony Miller is not Allen Robinson. But that's why I asked if you guys think we have enough weapons, because like the weapons we have, do they fit what we're looking to do with Mitch? You know what I'm saying? Like,
can we get if we're talking about different weapons, can we get a quarterback weapon?
I know that's like, well, we need one important weapon.
Yeah.
The main weapon.
No, but I mean,
we missed out on that on Cam. We missed. Has any of these beat reporters asked Nagy or Pace why the hell they didn't look at Cam Newton? Has anyone asked that?
Didn't fit their system, or that kind of stuff. Because it's like that's why Foles was sold.
Like,
sold to us because he knows all of the system, the familiarity with it, and all that. And Cam isn't that kind of quarterback for it, but like it's also Cam Newton. Like, you know what I mean? Take a shot.
So wait, how much is Cam's salary? I would type it at the moment.
It's only like a minimum. Yeah, like
yes, for this year. He said he basically came out and said, "Money doesn't matter to me. I want respect, and I want a championship." Basically,
put some respect on his name. Now, I guess the other question is, oh snap! I'm gonna mute this for a second.
It's okay, Saucer's Link. Saucer's
Yeah.
Link has to
We feel
take care
you.
for some business. But yeah, no, it didn't. That I don't know. That's still mind. I didn't mean to just toss that out there, but that's still mind-boggling me that he didn't even get a look. Now I know during that we were going through COVID, so it was hard to get people for physicals and things like that.
Right.
But
Right.
still, like,
But it's Cam Newton. You know what I mean?
how do you
like,
shoot yourself in the foot like that? Like, come on.
yeah. For that kind of a salary, yeah, you take your shot, and if it fails, it fails. You know, and then you deal with that. But like, it's such a minimal risk for a higher ceiling. You know, when he comes back healthy, and he was.
Are you guys changing your mind for this Sunday as far as because I don't know. Did I ask you guys last time? Did you guys call it a dub or a loss or an L this Sunday?
For this one, I said it was a loss.
You said it was a loss. You changing your mind, or is it still a loss to you?
Man, you know, it's like the Bears defense has gotten pressure at certain times that I don't think it's like the offense hasn't put together 4 quarters of a whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Quinn's first game back last week, so small sample size. So it's like, I think that the Bears defense can help disrupt Matt Ryan's timing and that offense, and especially if Julio isn't there. But to do it consistently enough to allow our offense to score 24 points to get a win, like, I don't know if that is going to happen, you know? I mean, just the consistency part. What do you think about this week? You still Bear side?
All right. So how do I put this? So yes, I through and through fully believe the Bears are going to win. But in my 8-game parlay, I did select the Falcons to cover. So
man,
take that for how you will.
Dude, I told you guys last week I did the same thing. I had the 8 team, and the one I had wrong. The one was the Bears and the Giants, because I picked the Giants for some reason, even though all along I was like saying the Bears and all this stuff, and then that's the team that I lost it on.
Yikes. All right, so we'll see. Listen,
hopefully I contain that bad juju and don't spread it over that way.
Right.
For
just
you.
because the Falcons, just because I picked the Falcons to cover their spread doesn't mean
okay.
I picked them to win. So
I see. Yep. Not money line. Okay. Yeah.
But like I said, I think we still got a dub. We'll see. I'm excited. I know, like I said, hey, if you guys haven't done so already, go to our Facebook page at DaSqaud Chicago. Both me and DGB will be on there this Sunday throughout here and there, live tweeting or live. Is it tweeting? No, it's not tweeting on Facebook. What would we call on Facebook?
Posting? I don't know.
Live
I
posting?
guess.
Yeah, live posting, I think. Yeah,
Facebook.
so we'll be live posting on Sunday between Facebook and Twitter. Again, if you're not following us on Twitter, follow us at DaSqaud Chicago, and from there you can follow all 3 of us or 4 of us individually. But we'll be live tweeting and live posting on Sunday throughout the games. So come kick it with us. But Porky, you're back. Porky, can you talk yet? Or there?
Yeah, I was one-handed feeding.
Oh
but yeah. So
the question I asked DGB, I don't know if you heard it, but I don't know if you picked the Bears to lose this weekend. But if you did, has the current injuries and pretty much what's going on throughout the week changed your mind at all?
Ish, because Calvin Ridley is a beast, and if depending on Julio, what that looks like, it goes down to quarterback play, and I'll take Matt Ryan over Mitch any day.
You guys don't think our defense can even hold up against the Falcons? Because I
just said the consistency.
Yeah.
At times they will, but other times, like, you're betting on them holding Matt Ryan to less stops than like a weak defense against Mitch, which, you know what I mean? But the Falcons also just lost in a horrible way.
Right.
So, you know, but again, offensive firepower, you know.
But that's to Dak and Zeke on top of that, though. So it's like, yes, they did lose, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have an ish. We have someone that's still confident in the L, and then someone that says the Bears will win, but still bet real money against them. See what you got us going through, Chicago Bears?
Week 3, here we come.
And we cannot confidently say you will win. Please help us out with this. All right. Well, we'll see on Sunday. Like I said, we'll be talking about it. So follow us and we'll see. But what do you guys think about the rest of NFL? I'm not gonna lie, there's not that many great games going on except for Monday, which is
Monday night.
which is Ravens versus
Ravens and Chiefs.
You got my boy Lamar Jackson. Wow, Lamar Jackson versus Patrick Mahomes. That's gonna be amazing. I can't wait for that game. But besides that, like every other game, kind of just like, that might be a good one, but I don't really know. Anything you guys been keeping your eye out for?
No, I mean, I was surprised. I guess, I mean, not necessarily surprised, but last night's game, Scott, you and I were the only ones who picked up on Miami for that game.
Oh yeah.
And I was surprised that it just went as bad as it did. I thought it was going to be a shootout both ways, both sides. And Miami's defense, man, Xavier Howard played really well. And I know they were down DJ Chark, but, Gardner Minshew, just had one of those games that, the bottom fell out. So,
see, my thing is the Jaguars are trash. And everyone just said this before week 1. And then they came out and did okay these last 2 games. Who they faced? The Colts and can't remember who else they faced, but looked okay, I guess. And everyone thought that Minshew was a superstar suddenly, and it's like, no, they're still.
I mean, he was efficient. Yeah, he was playing very, very efficient football and pretty well. But no, it was. It really was. He was really actually playing well in the games that he was handed. But now, it's like you kind of see the other side of it. But he'll probably still have a decent season, especially fantasy wise. You know what I mean? But that team isn't going anywhere, so it's kind of a little of that.
That team is still tanking for Trevor Lawrence. So that when everyone was like, even the betting line, I bet money on Miami last night to win because they were they're underdogs, which I just didn't get. I did not get it all. But hey.
Yeah.
But anything else that you guys want to talk about, or
I mean,
go ahead.
I was gonna say the other 2 matchups outside of Kansas City and Baltimore is Dallas and Seattle, which should be a shootout. That's a 3:30 game.
That's a good one.
And then Green Bay and New Orleans at 7. That Sunday night football game. Both of those matchups, and then Monday night obviously are, I think, the ones that I'm most interested in.
Forgot about that Packers game. That Packers game.
That one's gonna be nice.
Is Michael Thomas back yet, or no? Have they said anything?
I don't think so. He hasn't been practicing, so I don't think they're decided, but it doesn't look good.
Man, and the Saints are favored. Yo. See, this is how I want to feel as a Bears fan. I can confidently say I have the Green Bay Packers taking this game. I can confidently say that, and I hate the Packers. Can't say that about my Bears. That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't have NFL Network, and I'm not even mad that I'm not missing these Thursday games because they suck. Matchups week over week.
Historically, they've been a lot of misses.
Yeah, they have been, but even the matchups that before it seemed like they tried to get at least a competitive matchup. Now they just stopped caring. Whatever, let's just pick the worst teams on Thursday and go with it.
Yo, so next week though, it's lighting it up. Next week.
Oh wow!
Denver Broncos versus New Jersey Jets. You got to be in for that, bro.
New Jersey.
You got to be in, man.
Yeah, New Jersey Jets.
I mean,
that's how into it I am.
Yeah. They were so bad. A new team started up in New Jersey, and they might have better luck. No.
New York Jets, my bad.
Blake Bortles took all of that Jacksonville juju over to Denver.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All of it. The whole bag.
Star-studded show.
Hey, well, after that, the week after that is Tampa and the Bears. So, they just
on Thursday?
Yeah. So they just keep bringing the heat on these Thursday games, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. Well, I mean, we're down a player today, and I wasn't really even keeping score unless you guys were. But we'll do He's on Fire next time. Plus, I don't even.
I mean, it was hands down DGB with the truth.
Well, fine.
Straight up.
We're not gonna give you the He's on Fire, but would you like to end off the podcast in a nice ceremonial way?
Yeah, I mean, in a way. So we've got the NBA playoffs almost coming to a close, circling in here on the finals. The football season is in full swing, injuries, all of that happening. Baseball is just about wrapping up with the playoffs right around the corner, which is a whole different interesting series that we could talk about another time as well with their bubble situations that they're doing. And then, you've got golf, tennis, everything happening at once. And it was like at the start of the pandemic when we didn't have any sports, it was, damn, we need this and all that. And now, man, I can't keep up. And it's been like, it's been like so hard to do, but like, it is something to have, that's enjoyable. And to kind of give us something to, come around. So happy to have him back, but goddamn, take it a little bit slower because it's too much. No.
I think they all saw the attention that the NBA was getting. It was just like, hold up.
We can make this happen. Yeah, you see in college sports, man, every conference now, major conferences is like, you know what, actually, we can come back. We'll play a little bit later, which whole other situation, conversation there as well. But yeah, man, it's like, wait, we can still do this. We need the money. So and for us fans, we need the competition, I guess, in a way. But
that is the talk. Money. That is why everything's happening right now. Speaking of money, hey, eventually we would love to make some money. And in order to do that, we need you to subscribe and like us. You see what I did there? Let's go. I'm starting to get this whole thing, bro. I'm starting to get this down. All right, guys. No, this was awesome. This is absolutely awesome. I think we came in right under the 30-minute marker, a little bit over, but this is perfect.
Hey, also another way to get money is shameless plug. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, call me.
Hey, hold up. Go for it. Hey, you're a little bit lower. Come up. Go for it. Spotlight. Go for it.
Hey, listen, if you're looking in the Chicagoland area, in the city, outer suburbs, call me. You got DaSqaud or whatever my social media. Listen, you're going to follow me, right? My social media stuff is there. This is why I'm not in charge of marketing, but I get the job done. You look at my track record of buying and selling, boom, I got you right here.
Amen.
Hey, there it is. Hey, I love it. Use your platform wisely, Pork Chop. Use your platform wisely. Love it. All right, sweet. Well, thank you guys for joining up today. This has been another lovely episode of the Squad Pod. We will check you guys out back next Wednesday. Enjoy your Saturdays, guys.
Take it easy.
Peace out. Hey, guys, that was awesome. Good job, guys.
Yes.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Sweet. But I'm going to go ahead and take a quick nap. I will talk to you guys.
Probably for the best. No.
Yeah. Make sure you take it and then edit because we don't know how that's going to come out.
Right.
Not wrong.